What's going on, guys? Dakota here for another video, and I'm really excited about this one because we're gonna go do something very special. So, as you guys know, a couple months ago, my fiance had a Integra sedan. It was a really nice car. We just got done putting a whole cap back, everything, blades, everything. Someone totaled it. So, unfortunately, since then we've been on the hunt for a new Integra. It has been actually insanely hard because the area I live, they're either way too much or they're completely clapped out. But thankfully we found one about 3 hours away, but we're gonna go get it if everything goes well. But let's go get on the road. Alright guys, well, we've been on the road for quite a while now. We have about 2 hours left and we're gonna go get this car hopefully. The CRV's been doing great, and yeah. Alrighty, so we just made it to Dallas pretty much after 3 hours of driving, and it was not bad. So we're here, we're waiting for the guy to get off work, unfortunately, but other than that, we're pretty much here, ready to check out the car. Not going to give it away just yet, but just know it's one of the cars we've had previously, and we've been looking for one for a while. Alright, we just got here, and look at that right there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's another Integra. It's a two-door this time. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we're driving the Integra home. Once we get it home, actually, I'll go ahead and show you more and talk about the whole car. It was a really awkward experience buying this car, and we had to just get out of there. I had no cell signal, so that's why I didn't film the whole buying process. But once we get to a spot of light at the house, I'll update you on the car. Alrighty, y'all, it is actually the next day from bringing that Integra home, and like I said, that was just that was a wild ride. So let me bring y'all through this whole story of what happened with this damn Integra. I'm not dragging this out too long because I'm still really kind of pissed off about all this. So we see this car on Facebook Marketplace. Keep in mind, we've been looking ever since her car got totaled, and we find this one, and we were like, okay, the price seems okay. Let's go and make this drive. We drove 3.5 hours all the way to Dallas. Get there, look at the car. Like I said, I couldn't really film because one, I had no signal because it was in the middle of nowhere, and two, this dude was super sketchy, and I was just really uncomfortable trying to look at the car. Anyways, that being said, he said, you know, new fluids, new maintenance, blah, blah, blah. This thing was a total, like, shitbox, honestly, but we got it because, one, clean title, two, no rust, three, straight body. But, you know, he was like, oh, I put new axles, new fluid. Both axles are torn. Has leaks from the oil, coolant, and power steering. But like I said, we can all fix this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, negotiated the price to where we were happy. Somehow got the car home because one speedometer didn't work and I couldn't even see out of the car. But anyways, that being said, let me go ahead and introduce you to our new Integra. Alrighty guys, so here it is right here. Alrighty guys, so this is the new addition to the Honda family. This is our new 1999 Integra GS. It is that Cayenne-ish pearl, less than 200,000 miles on it. We've already taken off all the crap that made it look really bad, but let me go ahead and give you a tour. So after owning this car for a few days, and thankfully since I have this Integra over here, I have an abundance of spare parts. So again, we took off the clear bra that was on the hood because it made the paint fade. You can't see it right now, thankfully, with the rain, but also the turn signals, we ordered some depots because they had some really cracked, like, white ones that barely worked. Put through some LEDs in the headlights because the headlights didn't even work. Thankfully, it still has the LS meshes, but we need new tires. It had a giant valve cover leak that I resealed just recently. We have a few more things to take care of under the hood. Other than that, I mean, at least thankfully, like I said, the reason we bought this car is it's pretty damn straight and clean, other than these fake spoon mirrors. I'm probably going to give her my mirrors and paint them when I get some APR mirrors. Other than that, the interior is pretty good, actually. It had a whole bunch of fake carbon fiber on it, but she took that off, and it has some torn seats, but you know, whatever, they still work, that's what matters. We fixed a whole bunch of the stuff. We're trying to get it state inspection certified right now, but other than that, I mean, this thing's actually pretty clean overall for the price we paid for it and all the other issues I had. I'm pretty happy with it. At the end of the day, though, I can't complain too much because I'm just happy because she has another Integra, I have an Integra, and we both have Integra 2 doors. Interior of this Integra, looking around, so we have a few things to fix here, obviously, other than the seats. Number one, this driver door doesn't work because the window switch is broken, but we'll fix that later. And then after some preventative maintenance that really needed to be done, also the radio's missing, we can go ahead and see that it starts right up now, and I love that. One other funny story that I had to mention real quick. So when we first got it, this window only rolled down halfway, and I pulled off the door panel to see what was going on. This dude replaced the door handle, put the switch I'm sorry, the wire for the switch under the window, so it was getting caught on the wire, like, bruh. But other than that, thankfully, you know, the car's in pretty good shape. We have some stuff already planned for it. I need to get some R1 Concepts brakes because they are absolutely awesome, and this thing needs brakes. And she has a set of wheels and tires picked out already because these tires are absolutely dry rotted. And one, she's really happy that it has a sunroof because this thing's awesome with a sunroof. But we have a new stereo and speakers pretty much on the way for it already, so look forward to that. Pretty much in the end, I'd say for now, our Honda collection is pretty complete. I'm excited that we have another Integra to add to the family, and I'm glad that she has another Integra. It just feels so good to finally have one. We don't have to search for another damn car anymore. But anyways, that being said, enough with the Integra, enough with Hondas. Y'all remember the Camaro? I have some good and bad news to update you on. But speaking of bad previous owners, as you can see, candy corn's in the garage again. But I gotta say, I don't know how it happens. I'm pretty damn lucky when it comes to getting cars that have these issues. Let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, Candy Corn's engine is torn apart right now because I had a code for the NOx sensors and it was running really rough. So anyways, I'm replacing that right now. Long story short, the valley pan right there, it had like mud. Where is it? I already cleaned it up, but it had like mud looking stuff right there, as you can see. And then down there, it's pitch black. I was like, what is this stuff? Because at first I thought it was mud. Well, the radiator has that old school, like, not old school, but you know, like that really nasty brown stuff because it hasn't been flushed in ever. So long story short, that being said, this car was about to blow up because the coolant and oil were about to mix. Because when I pulled off the valley pan, there was so much carbon buildup in here that it was just mental. I literally had to get a vacuum it all out, and then in here I have to wipe down the valley pan, blah, blah, blah. That, I just got lucky catching it in time, because check out these damn NOx sensors. See, that's number one where all that coolant was, and that's number two where all the oil was. So I'd say I got pretty lucky. You guys want to know the best part about all of this? Keep in mind, I've had Candy Corn for about 5,000 miles now. I've done burnouts, I've raced this thing hard, I have an exhaust on it, so I've given it the beans a whole bunch of times. You know how I drive this thing, guys. That being said, I pulled in for the NOx sensor, keep in mind. The car I drive every day in downtown traffic in Austin. That being said, check this out. How did this not go? You see that right there, the upper radiator hose to the water pump? So yeah, check this out. This is the hose clamp. That's the nipple. This thing is literally on the outside of the nipple. It held pressure, it hasn't leaked. This thing should have blown any time now. I don't even have words. How did this thing not blow up? So anyways, more updates, yeah. That's Candy Corn, guys. I'm working on it one step at a time. I also have a full-time job, so you know, I just can't really mess with this as much as I want to. It's almost done. I'm about to go back together. But anyways, that being said, when Candy Corn's done, I'm not going to reveal anything. I have parts coming for this car that I am very excited about. I'm not going to give anything away, but I'm just going to point to where they go. Boom, boom. Alrighty guys, well that's where we're going to go ahead and end today's video. I just wanted to update you guys on everything that's going on. I'm so happy we have another Integra here again. I know she is too, because man, like ever since our Integra got totaled, we've just been wanting another one. That one is super mint, love it. And then also we have a whole bunch of updates coming on my Integra, as you guys know. The S2000 has a new exhaust, and the situation with Candy Corn has been explained. More parts coming for all of my cars because I've had so many cars, can't say. But anyways, that being said, guys, I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me lately. It really means a lot to me. We're growing here on YouTube like crazy. TikTok, we're almost at 10,000 followers, so that really makes it worth getting out of bed every day in the morning, guys. I really appreciate all of you. If you want to support the channel more, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. Get ready for all more content like crazy. But again, thank you so much for everything. I'll see y'all in the next one.